Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Bridgewater Ice Arena for today's matchup between the Dartmouth Indians and your Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. High above the ice alongside Alex Ergris, I'm Brendan O'Brien. All right, Alex, BR comes into tonight's game 4-3-1. Dartmouth is on a heater as well. What does BR need to do to secure a win on home ice?
I think they need to be able to pass the puck and make good plays. And really, if we get into any power play issues or PK issues, that we really get the puck moving and keep our heads up and make more passes.
All right, so the Trojans get Ryan Tyag back. He missed the last couple games with a dislocated thumb. He's back for Dan Scott. Cole Cardell will get the start. So we have James Gaylor, Dante Tudor, Marcus Camara, Lucas Hennessy, and Will Dre. Buckle up, Buttercup, because the game's underway. Hennessy goes back into his own end, chips it off the glass. Hot potato action, and James Gaylor first on the puck. BR's over center ice, off the skate of Marcus Camara, goes into the end boards. Good hip check there. Two Trojans convene. Dante Tudor battling number 6, which is Simons. Dartmouth has most of the same roster from last year. That goes off the boards, down for icing. 33 seconds in, and BR has an offensive zone draw. All right, onto the ice comes Nate Aducci and Glenn Ward for the Trojans. Aducci can't win the draw. Over for Lions. Out in front. Scores! Get in the fast lane, Grandma. The bingo game's ready to roll. Will Dre, 42 seconds in. The Trojans are on the board. Hey of mercy, what a shot. So BR strikes first. Dartmouth looks to answer. Off the end boards, loans into the BR end. Hennessy to Will Dre, over for Glenn Ward. Off the boards, looking for Nate Aducci. Good move by number 11, D'Souza. He crosses center ice. Will Dre going in after it. Out in front, here come the Trojans. It's number 8, Colin Tripp. He blows a tire. Dartmouth looks to get the breakout. They get to as far as center. Good chip off the glass, and Dartmouth will get a fresh break. Save by Delgado, and he'll hold.
That was a good save there. He really got his pad clenched up against that post and just made that perfect seal for the puck to sit there. But that was a really good play out by Lucas Bilodeau for that little chip up, and it was just perfect pass and a perfect play.
So BR looks to up the ante. Wilcox takes a hit, trying to move the puck. He does. Tyag, saved by Delgado. Rebound is loose, and it goes into the end boards. Over for Mello. Good pinch, just off the glove of Spearlet. Into the end boards. Dartmouth trying to clear, they cannot. Bilodeau, Wilcox battles Spearlet. Battle along the end boards. Nate Aducci coming in after it. Good hit by Trent Halpin. And BR is going to go shorthanded for interference. Don't like the call too much, but Dartmouth will get the first power play of the day. Alex, your thoughts on that call?
Honestly, I think he got rid of the puck within that moment, but that hit was in between the 1 to 2 second area where the hits can be made. So honestly, good, somewhat of a good call, but I'm kind of against it.
All right, so BR will be tested early. Dante Tudor directing traffic. Here comes Dartmouth with Andrade. Andrade to the point for number 4. That's Lawns. And it finds its way to Simons. Over the blue line comes number 15, Damiato. Good defense by BR. They cannot clear. That was Bilodeau's clearing attempt. That shot will go down the river, and BR gets the clear. Dartmouth looking to get a clean breakout. They reverse the puck. First one there, James Gaylor and Dante Tudor. Dartmouth circles back, and it finds its way over to Brisk. Brisk over to D'Souza. D'Souza over the blue line. That shot whistled wide. Will Dre smacks it off glass. James Gaylor says, "I'll help you out, partner." He gets it to the blue line. So far, BR doing a good job closing down the neutral zone. 3/4 of a minute to go in BR's interference minor. James Gaylor hunting the puck. Good forecheck. Here comes Camara. Scores! Welcome to Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. A magical goal for Marcus Camara and the Trojans. It's a shorthanded goal. It's 2-0 good guys. Mercy.
That was a really good goal. It went right up towards the top shelf, but I saw that the pass back was a little bit iffy, but honestly, it was a smart play by the other team. It's just he couldn't get a hold of the puck that well, but other than that, that was an amazing goal.
So I guess my little pep talk with Dante of start on time registered just fine. And Dartmouth will start the breakout again. Over for Bumperlin. That shot blocked. BR trying to clear. They cannot. Over for Loans. Here come the Trojans. Over for Hennessy. Off back glass. And that should just about kill the power play for Dartmouth. BR goes positive in that differential. Puck out at center. And Nate Aducci couldn't get a hold of it. Hennessy off the side glass. 10:25 to go in the first. 2-0 Trojans. Aducci out in front looking for Colin Tripp. Hennessy shot wide. Glenn Ward scores! It's a goal, it's a goal, it's a ring-a-dong dandy. Colin Tripp rifles it short side, stinger. It's 3-0 BR. What a start for BR. 3 goals in about 5 minutes. Good hit from Gaylor. He said my iced coffee was diluted. I need more ice. Dartmouth is on the ropes early. Off back glass. Big hit there from Dartmouth. And BR's going to get a power play. 9:43 to go. And the Trojans will get the first power play.
Our power play is pretty good, but that hit was a little off because here he cleared out the puck and he just wouldn't go to finish that hit. Good call by the refs, but now it's our time to score some more goals.
How you liking the forecheck and the pressure in the Dartmouth zone when Dartmouth is trying to get that breakout?
It's honestly pretty good. We've been working a lot on all of our different power plays, forecheck, all that, and it's always been going good. And once we get into the game time, we execute it immediately.
Tyag rang the dinner bell. No one came a call, and it hit the pipe. BR starts the cycle. Down low to the point. Tyag, cross ice. Sorry, that was Scaltrito. That finds Tyag. To the face-off dot. Dartmouth off the half boards. Pauly Scaltrito. Off the boards to Gaylor. Gaylor throws it. No icing. Going in after it is number 7, which is Spearlet. BR, good motion here. To the point for Tyag. Tyag, around the roulette wheel it goes. Scaltrito got a pinch. Dartmouth has it. Good block by Camara. Tyag, that's Scaltrito. Scaltrito loses it. It's a breakaway for Durant. Scaltrito says, try again, fellow. Hits the brakes. Cross ice pass to Jimmy Gaylor. Off the stick of Dante Tudor. Good keep in by Gaylor. Gaylor, that shot blocked. It goes to the corner. Tudor, first one there for Dartmouth is Repson. He clears. 8:10 to go in a very fast-moving and exciting first period. Will Dre pivots, finds his teammate. Colin Tripp gets it to center. Dartmouth gets the clear. 10 seconds to go in the boarding minor for Dartmouth. Will Dre off the boards to Nate Aducci. Aducci gonna look over his options. Both teams go 0 for 1. We're back to 5 aside. Will Dre getting hounded by Dartmouth, and it finds its way over to Brisk. Brisk over to D'Souza. Around the boards, it gets to center. Colin Tripp gonna hustle after it. He goes after Leones. Here come the Indians. Over for Bumperlin. Good stick in the lane. Colin Tripp just got the 3rd goal. Sidesteps. Trying to get around D'Souza. Here comes Dartmouth. Potential 2v3. Dartmouth out in front. Good stick by Bilodeau. Off the boards. It gets to center. Dartmouth needs to tag up. They do. Good save. Cole Cardell. And he'll hold. 6:45 to go in the opening frame. Still 3-0 Bridgewater.
That was a good shot by the other team. Cole made the perfect glove save he could have made. But I did see during that, when they're down in that zone, that he did take a stick to the head, which he shook that off immediately and made the save.
Aerial loft, it goes to center. Good battle from Tudor. Bilodeau, Scaltrito, Gaylor takes a hit, moves the puck. Dante Tudor, good keep in. Gaylor, BR keeps it in. Shot from the point, off the end boards. Gaylor drops the hockey stick, turns into a yard sale. Good keep in by BR. Dartmouth gets it to center. Good stick in the lane by Scaltrito. Dante Tudor and Marcus Camara combine on that dump-in effort. Good read by number 19, that's Hennessy. 5:55 to go. Will Dre looking for Hennessy, no one home. Freitas throwing it back in is Dartmouth's Frankie Leones. Aerial pop-up. Dartmouth gets it at their own blue line. Over for Leones. Scores! 4-0 BR! Off the floor, on the board, Ryan Tyag is back and better than ever. 4-0 Trojans. Holy mackerel, what a shot! Dartmouth gets it to center, no one home. It got deflected. Casey LaCornick around the roulette wheel. Tyag can't get it out. Good battle along in the middle of the ice. Halpin Delayed offsides. Everyone tags up. Lakornik. Battle along the Mechanics Cooperative Bank billboard just in front of the cameraman. That shot through the blue and out. Dartmouth trying to turn up the intensity. BR won't let them get started. Say that 5 times fast. Delayed offsides. BR gets possession. Here comes Halpin. Over the blue line. Saved by Delgado. Halpin trying to get it back. Battle along the end boards. Camara trying to feed it into the slot. No one home. Dartmouth picks their pocket. Here come the Indians. They get to center off the half boards. Big hit there by Scaltrito. No icing. Halpin goes in after it. Dartmouth picks it up with Spearlet. BR keeps it in. Alex, what do you like about BR right now?
They're executing a bunch of plays perfectly. They're making more pressure in Dartmouth's zone, and when it comes down to the back checking, it's just absolutely perfect. They always got a man back covering and pushing them out wide.
So we're 1 second under 4 minutes to go. BR has come out blasting on all cylinders. My friend's wiping his nose. I guess it's too cold in here for you. Get a blanket. Aerial loft. Colin Tripp. Saved by Delgado. Call the Sheriff's Department. Highway robbery on Colin Tripp. Dartmouth dumps it in. Over for Colin Tripp. Cross ice pass to Glenn Ward. Over center ice. Dump and chase. Ward and Aducci are out for Dan Scott and the Trojans. My voice is not going to make it to the end of the night. Good hit there by Colin Tripp. Giveaway! Saved by Delgado! And the net is dislodged. Holy cabooses, what furious action at the Bridgewater Ice Arena.
Sounds like you're losing your voice over here.
Yeah, a little bit. If you want to start flopping your gums, go for it.
Oh, I don't know. That's all you.
Big help, Alex. BR wins the draw. 3 minutes to go. Battle along the end boards. Over for Leones. Dartmouth has it with Freitas. Back to Leones. Off the half boards. Is it going to go for icing? No. Bilodeau around the roulette wheel. Over for Kanizer. Dartmouth gets it back. Good keep in. Here come the Trojans. That shot block. Keystone Cops for the Indians. Owen Aducci trying to keep it in. No icing. 2.5 to go. Will Dre looks over his options. Kanizer trying to go over for Dante Tudor. Tudor pivots, hits the brakes, cross ice, just out of the reach, and BR will go back for it. Hennessy over for Dante Tudor. Good stick in the lane. Intercepted by Camara. He has one tonight. Camara. Oh, he couldn't sidestep one of the Dartmouth players. Here comes D'Souza. Over for number 3. That's Brisk. Dartmouth keeps it in. That shot wide. Big hit there by Dante Tudor. He was not happy with his iced coffee. Not enough sugar, he says. BR with 90 seconds to go. Gaylor. Stick handles like Dazuk. Over center ice, dump and chase. Camara hits the accelerator, blows a tire. Dartmouth trying to clear. Hennessy dumps it in, delayed offsides. Camara needs to tag up. 70 seconds to go in the opening frame. Cross ice pass. Here come the Dartmouth Indians. DaCosta off the end boards. Glenn Ward looking over his options. finds Nate Aducci. He dumps it in. Colin Tripp hits the afterburners. Saved by Delgado. And we got a little bit of a brouhaha under the, I believe that's the Barrett's Ale House billboard. And the linesman says, nay, we can't do that. You just sent your Christmas cards. You wished each other a Happy New Year. Stop fighting. Let's get a guitar and sing Kumbaya now. And now they're going to talk about what's for dinner after the game. They're going to convene.
Question each other what they're gonna do later on. Whether they're gonna drive straight home or just take a little trip.
Maybe go to McDonald's and get a Whopper. I don't know.
That's Burger King.
Oh,
Whopper's Burger King.
Big Mac. There you go.
There we go. Thought you were about to say Biggie Bag next. That's Wendy's.
All right, Nate Aducci's in the box for BR alongside.
I think that's Glenn Ward over there too.
We'll call him Thelma and Louise. How's that? 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah, that works.
All right. You have no idea what that is, do you?
No.
It's a 1980s movie. Look it up.
I'm not that old.
No, but I'm an old soul. 54 seconds. BR pucks in the skates. No one can figure it out. Here comes Dartmouth off the half boards. Over for number 5. That's DaCosta. Swinging it out in front, a dangerous pass, but it finds its way. Dumping it in, and icing on BR. 32.4 to go in the opening frame. I need a hot chocolate.
I could go for one.
Right?
Actually, no, I could go for chicken nuggets right now.
Is it on you? You buying?
I ain't got money.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
All right. 30 seconds to go in the first. Saved by Cardell. Hack and whack time. And Cardell smothers it. 26.3 to go in the first. You having fun yet?
I am.
Good.
Besides for my knee hurting, yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
You need icy hot?
I don't like the way that it tingles.
That's the whole point. It means it's working. Whoa, baby, that shot had some steam on it. 20 seconds to go. Camara turns on the afterburners. Delays at the blue line. Dartmouth with Simmons. Camara gets his stick tied up. 10 seconds to go. Camara just hounds it off the end boards. 3 seconds and 2. And that will end a perfect first period.
Welcome back to the Cable 8 News. I am John Myers.
And I'm Nick Palmieri.
And Nick, nice to have you here on the set.
It is.
Or is it nice to have me on the set?
He's still got it! Oh my God! Bridgewater Raynham! Second effort, third effort, and fourth effort.
This is a community facility. BTV Cable Access is here to present and to represent all the voices in town.
Say it louder, say it louder, we are stronger than we were before.
There have been many members of this corporation who have served voluntarily and spent many hours of their personal time to work toward creating a local network with varied programs to serve the community of Bridgewater.
Struggle further, struggle more,
In 5, 4, 3, 2, it's about community, it's about coming together, it's about helping us out, because at the end of the day, that's what makes all of us strong.
now we're stronger.
Welcome back to the Bridgewater Ice Arena. If you're just joining us, where the hell have you been? A 4-goal explosion has the Trojans up by 4. Alongside Alex Ergris, I'm Brennan O'Brien. All right.
Ergus.
That's what I said.
Is it Ergus?
I said it right. Don't look at me like that. I said it right. So Ronan O'Malley is the one controlling the scoreboard and the music. However, the speakers blew.
That sounds like a Ronan O'Malley thing.
So, of course, he's using my playlist on my YouTube channel, and it won't go because the speakers blew. So, all right, let's rock and roll. BR gonna try to keep that momentum going. They are on the penalty kill to start, and I guess that power play just evaporated. So I guess we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to 5 aside. Someone lost a twig. Here comes Dartmouth. That pass flutters off the stick of Dante Tudor. Will Dre over for Camara. Blowing a tire was Will Dre. Delayed offsides for Dartmouth. And Dartmouth will be called for offsides. 37 seconds into the second. All right, Alex. What did you like from BR in the first that you would like to see them continue here in the second?
Well, in the first, it looked like they just got shot out of a cannon, and they're playing absolutely amazing. I'd like to see them keep up the pushing and the forecheck, and I'd like to see them keeping up with the good back checking and good passes.
Couldn't agree more. Ryan Tyag over for Drew Wilcox. Wilcox trying to shake and bake, but runs into DaCosta. Dartmouth trying to settle a fluttering puck. 2 Indians convene, make it 3 Trojans on the scene. BR digs it loose. Scaltrito over to number 14. We don't got a 14.
Trent Halpin.
That's Trent Halpin. You have better eyes than I do. Scaltrito. That shot blocked by Drew Wilcox. Better door than a window. That's going to go off high glass. Tyag reverses over 4. Repson. Scaltrito. Halpin. Good keep in. Wilcox. Good keep in by Tyag around the roulette wheel. Halpin overskates it. Leones for Dartmouth. That pass attempt blocked. Tyag couldn't get a stick on it. And dumping it in is Simmons. Bilodeau turns the corner, hits the accelerators. That is Bilodeau, dumps it in. Going in after it, Nathan Phyllis. Turning the corner, trying to get a pass out in front. Colin Tripp. Tripp trying to toe drag around number 2. That's Mello. Shot saved by Delgado. BR gets an offensive zone draw.
That was a pretty good save by number 29, but also a really good shot by Dre. Overall, that Tripp may have lost the puck, but then they recouped it immediately and took that shot they needed.
BR along the end boards. Dartmouth trying to clear. Battle along right in front of the Canadian flag. Turnaround pass from Colin Tripp. No one home. Phyllis keeps it in. Tripp trying to get possession, but DaCosta. They'll get to center. Will it have enough for icing? It will not. Will Dre reverses for Hennessy. Hennessy over for Dre. Gets absolutely schmacked. Penalty to Dartmouth. No icing. And Dartmouth will go shorthanded.
That was a big hit from behind. That was hit straight numbers. That was a dirtier play, but we get the advantage of that because of now we get power play, and we should be scoring some more goals during this power play.
All right, so 2, 4, or 5. We'll see what they put up. It's a 2-minute minor for boarding. And we'll see what BR does. They need an extra man on the ice. They send Owen Aducci. BR wins the draw. Colin Tripp. Bilodeau Looking for a cross-ice pass. Owen Aducci to the point for Scaltrito. Over for Dre. Scaltrito's shot blocked. And good defense by Scaltrito. Colin Tripp picks it up. Colin Tripp hits the accelerators. Tripp just wide off the end boards. Looking for the puck is D'Souza. Over for Camara. Looking for Scaltrito. Scaltrito. Saved by Delgado. Down low. Tudor for Tripp. Tripp. Cross ice for Owen Aducci. Aducci. Good stick handles. Loses number 22, Bumperlin. A minute to go in the Dartmouth boarding minor. BR has possession. Tripp. Scaltrito gets it to center. Back to Colin Tripp. And that is offsides. BR was going for a change. They did not get over the boards quick enough. 47 seconds to go in the BR power play. 10:49 to go in the second.
Honestly, BR is doing a pretty good job with their power play. They're moving the puck, getting shots on net, and honestly, I haven't seen a single puck go down towards our zone. So overall, this is a really good power play they have.
Dartmouth wins the draw. They clear. It's in the glove of Cardell. He'll get the quick whistle. Dartmouth gets an offensive zone draw. All right. So we'll line it up just next to the under the Barrett's Ale House billboard. BR wins the draw. Dre over for Hennessy. Hennessy gets around two, goes over center ice. Hennessy, that shot blocked. Going in after it, he will battle number 7. Here comes Dartmouth. Saved by Cardell. He got the pad down and kicks it to the corner. Dre over for Gaylor. Back to Dre. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Cross ice pass. Intercepted by number 7, which is Spearlet. Gaylor. That will finish the power play for BR. We're back to 5 aside. Dartmouth trying to get something to go. That shot goes wide. Spearlet. They were trying to spring Camara. Spearlet can't get possession. Dartmouth keeps it in with Durant. Dartmouth along the half boards. Battle still ensuing. Just in front of the ramp. That hits the catwalk and goes out of play. 9:26 to go in the second on a fire wagon change for Dan Scott and the Trojans.
I was completely not fully watching the game, but I saw that puck rocket up to the sky, and, well, I thought it was going to go over the netting, but it didn't go over the netting, so good things for the, what is it, spectators?
Yes.
Spectators.
Out in front, BR dodges a bullet. Glenn Ward can't handle it. Ward doesn't have a stick. Blowing a tire was Tyag. Owen Aducci going through the corn maze of players. BR dumps it in. Dartmouth trying to get a clean breakout. In possession is number 13, Rapson. Tripp out in front. No one home. BR can't keep it in. Scaltrito dumps it in right on Delgado. Owen Aducci will battle number 4. That pass, not a clean pass, and Leone's over for D'Souza. Good job by Paulie Scaltrito. Puck in the skates. BR starts the breakout over center ice. Potential 3-on-2. Right on Delgado. Colin Tripp around the boards. Paulie Scaltrito is awaiting. Scaltrito saved by Delgado. Off the high glass. Battle along the half boards. A bouncing puck could not be settled. Dartmouth picks it up with Rapson. Good keep in by Scaltrito. BR trying to get possession. They cannot. Over for Brisk. Brisk trying to figure it out. Goes over for Leones. Picks his pocket. Wilcox! Saved by Delgado. This is turning into a domino effect. Bodies are dropping like flies. And that's icing on Dartmouth. And number 13, Mike Rapson's not a happy camper. I think he burnt his marshmallow looking for s'mores. He'll be quite all right. 7:34 to go in the second. Still 4-0 BR.
That was a really good save by Tony Nine. He's really keeping them in the game and really trying to make every save he can make. He's honestly standing on his head out there.
BR wins the draw. Battle along the end boards. Falling to the ice was Wilcox. Halpin. Wilcox gets back up. Wilcox trying to keep it in. Good pinch. That shot never got to goal. Backhand chip. Never got to goal. Tyag gets his pocket picked by Mello. Dartmouth turning up the heat. Good keeping by BR. Halpin trying to center the pass. No one home. It's trying to find Tyag. Hennessy gets it to center. Tyag. Wilcox. Here come the Indians. Hennessy's going to blow a tire. And Dartmouth is on the board. Ethan Andrade with a soft little chip over the shoulder of Cole Cardell. And Dartmouth breaks the shutout. It's 4-1 Trojans.
That was a really good goal by Dartmouth. I mean, they set up properly. They made the shots happen, and it was a beautiful goal. I got to give it to them. Beautiful goal.
Dartmouth, when you throw pucks to the net, good things are bound to happen. They were determined, and they were rewarded. It's now a 3-goal game here at the Ice Arena. And that is icing by Will Dre, and he is out of steam.
I wonder how long Native Ducci's going to be in the box for. I swear, he's just been in the box all this time.
Probably got hit with a 10-minute misconduct. So sooner or later, he will be released from jail. Dartmouth looking to cut the score in half. BR determined to keep the pressure up. In the skates of Owen Aducci. Scaltrito around, Halpin. Aducci cannot clear. That's Owen, number 3. Soft little chip to center, and it finds its way to number 7, which is Spearlet. Kanizer in the skates of Colin Tripp. Bilodeau looking for Halpin. Shot blocked. Saved by Cardell. Battle along the end boards. Halpin just out of the reach of Kanizer. That will flutter to center. Good play. Dartmouth clogging the neutral zone. Here come the Indians. Saved by Cardell. Flashing the leather. And that came from Chance Simmons. 5:22 to go in the second. Still 4-1 BR.
What a save by Cole. I mean, that was a beautiful glove save right there, but that was also a beautiful shot that kid had. That was just a beautiful play.
BR wins the draw. Will Dre going to turn on the accelerators. Backhand off the dasher. Finds Camara. He can't keep it cleanly. Casey LaCornick gets his pocket picked. It goes to the Dartmouth blue line. Here come the Indians. Good sticks in the lane from BR. LaCornick. Cross ice pass off the stick of Jimmy Gaylor. He'll go in after it. He'll battle number 13, Rapson. Pocket picked. Good hit from Camara. Bodies are dropping like dominoes. Good hit from Camara. The puck is lodged on the back of the net. Dartmouth looks to get the breakout. Good job by Dante Tudor. That one stays in the playing surface, delayed offsides. They're gonna try to spring Dante Tudor. Pivots, gets cross-checked, keeps possession. Tudor. Here comes Dartmouth. Number 3, Brisk. Around the roulette wheel, LaCornick. Around for Dre. Aerial loft, gets to center. Here comes Brisk. That whistled high off end glass. Good hit, finishing the check on Andrade. Dartmouth keeps it in, that shot blocked. Saved by Cardell. Puck is loose. BR gets to center. Finds its way to Spearlet. Off the backboards, LaCornick. Over for Dre. Around the roulette wheel. And BR will take an icing and they'll try to catch their breath. 3:35 to go in a fast-moving second period. BR still up by 3.
It's crazy how fast this period went by. I swear, we should still be have 10 minutes left of this game. It does not feel like it.
This is fast action, fast paced. Nate Aducci's out of the box, so everyone is at full strength. Dartmouth wins the draw. Good stick lift by Scaltrito. Scaltrito, that was, I guess, not deflected, so another icing on BR, and Dartmouth will get another offensive zone draw.
Looks like we're back in the Trojan zone, but I think Aducci's out right now. Not fully. No, Aducci's not out yet.
BR wins the draw. Dartmouth in possession. Good job by Paulie Scaltrito. Puck along the end boards. Scaltrito trying to get possession for BR. Dartmouth trying to clear it through the blue and out. And picking it up is DaCosta. Ward around the roulette wheel. Dartmouth keeps it in. That puck will not settle. Bilodeau. Around the boards to Tyag. Tyag looking for Tripp. Everyone's on side. Tripp. And that's offsides.
That was
I would send them both. I would send Dartmouth for embellishment. That was a dive and a half. But I think they're just going to get Ryan Tyag for tripping.
That was an action-packed moment right there. First the whistle blows, and then there's a trip. Just
so Dartmouth with a gift power play late here in the second. Tyag off for tripping. BR already has one shorthanded goal tonight. Scaltrito gets the clear. Billiard shot, just about. Gaylor hunting the puck. D'Souza sidesteps a big hit from Gaylor. Dartmouth will start the breakout. D'Souza stick handles over the blue line. What a shot and a goal!
holy, that was a beautiful goal, bar down.
Lucas D'Souza pings the pipe and in. They make BR pay for the trip, and it's 4-2 BR.
That's like everybody's dream goal is to hear that post ring. And right there, he got that poster ring. Beautiful goal.
So a 4-0 lead has gone now to 4-2. A gift power play goal for the Indians, and we'll see if that rattles BR a little bit. BR, one of the best second period teams. Here comes Tudor over for Camara. That shot saved by Delgado. It's in his pads. He'll take the whistle. 1:57 to go in the second. BR holding to a 2-goal lead. So a very dormant Dartmouth bench has now come alive. BR's bench has gone a little quiet. BR wins the draw. That shot scores!
I don't even know who scored that.
Colin Bond, James Bond, James Gaylor has the Trojans up by 3. That was a seeing eye shot under the garage door, and BR picks up the phone. It's answer time. What a response from BR. BR looking to get more. They're not content with 5. Tyag. Looking for Colin Tripp. Sidesteps. A hit. Out in front. Saved by Delgado. Dartmouth with 90 seconds to go in the second. Over for Leones. Over for number 13, Rapson. And BR is going to go back shorthanded, I believe. And we got a little bit of a gathering just behind the Dartmouth net. Dartmouth is starting to get chippy. BR not retaliating. And we got 75 seconds, and
Looks like Colin Tripp's in the box.
Not sure what they called on Colin Tripp, but two phantom penalties on BR here late in the second. Dartmouth wins the draw. Here comes the one-timer. High off back glass, and it eludes the BR zone. Over for D'Souza. D'Souza picks it up over the blue line. Camara off the half boards. Dartmouth keeps it in. Good check. And BR gets the clear. 50 seconds to go in the second. BR back up by 3. Camara throws it to center. Over for Spearlet. He gets it in deep. Hennessy off the boards. Dartmouth's the first one there. Spearlet looking for a passing lane. Goes down low. 25 seconds. Puck out in front. Saved by Cardell. No goal. It stays out. Cole Cardell keeps it out. And what's the call?
He did a mix of signals. I don't know. He crossed his hands above his head and then made. Oh, it looks like
Dartmouth is gonna get a penalty shot. For what? I don't know. I guess closing your hand in the crease. D'Souza will take it for the Indians. Dartmouth on the power play. 21 seconds to go in the second. Cardell's ready. Here comes D'Souza. D'Souza on Cardell. What a save! Cole Cardell shuts the door. And it's still 5-2 Trojans. The phantom calls don't work that time. BR up by 3, still shorthanded. 20 seconds to go in the second. And we got fast and furious action here at the Ice Arena. What a huge save from Cardell.
That was a really good save from Cardell. Honestly, he caught that right in the glove. It was a very nice save. It's just perfect shot, perfect save. All around perfect.
BR wins the draw. They'll clear it. Tudor running in after it. 10 seconds to go in the second. Picks his pocket like a subway pickpocketer. 5 seconds to go in the second. D'Souza, 3 seconds and 2. They got to hurry, and they whiff on the shot. That ends the second.
Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
All right, welcome back to the third period. After two periods, Bridgewater 5, Dartmouth 2. Let's close out tonight with a win. Dartmouth still on the power play for the next 3/4 of a minute. D'Souza dumps it in. First one there, number 22 for Dartmouth. Battle along the end boards. Spearlet. That shot over the net, and it finds its way over to Bumperlin. Over for Spearlet. Over for Brisk. 10 seconds to go in the BR minor. BR gets the loft. They get to center. Delayed offsides. 2 seconds and 1. Everyone's back to 5 aside. The penalty box door stays open for BR. If Sean Nassif wants to close that, that would be helpful. Nope, referee Patrick Johnny on the spot. Good hit from Nate Aducci. Picking it up is number 22, Bumperlin. Over center ice to Souza. Tyag picks it up. Airmail to center. Colin Tripp can't get a stick on it. Nate Aducci intercepts that attempt. Tyag racing after it. No one home. Scaltrito pivots, looks over his options, gets taken down. Turnover. Puck in the slot. BR dodges a bullet. Off the skate of Scaltrito. Dartmouth needs to tag up. And that is icing on BR. All right. What did BR get away from there in the second that kind of hurt them instead of what they did in the first?
It looked like they kind of like stopped moving the puck and playing as much as they were. Almost like, oh yeah, we got a good advantage. Like, hey, let's let off, you know. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna win anyways, but always got to keep your foot on the gas.
100% correct there. Dante Tudor goes in front. Saved by Cardell. And another penalty to BR, this time for cross-checking. Dartmouth is starting to flop like a fish out of water.
Looked like there's a slight confusion on like who actually did the penalty. So it looks like they're putting their captain, Will Dre, in the box.
Coach Scott says it was Dante, not Will Dre. So Dante will go into the sin bin. Dartmouth back to the power play. 2:03 into the third. Andrade can't win the face-off. Gaylor can't clear. It goes to the point for Leones. Leones over for number 6. Off the back glass. Camara tries to clear. Leones over for D'Amato. Saved by Cardell. Would have been a high stick if that had entered the net against Dartmouth, but no harm, no foul there. Dartmouth gets an offensive zone draw.
These high stick rules have confused me so much. It's like it used to be at the shoulders or then at the crossbar, and now it's somewhere between there.
Dartmouth in possession, over for Leones. Leones over for Simmons. Leones. Shot. Saved by Cardell. And he'll hold. BR is getting a little bit undisciplined here towards the back half of the second, early in the third. Knowing they have a good penalty kill, it hasn't hurt them yet. They did give up a power play go to Dartmouth. D'Souza keeps it in. And D'Souza drops like a sack of flour, a trip on BR. It's a 5-on-3 for the Indians. BR is going to get into some hot water. 256 into the third. And it's
Trent Halpin's in the box.
Five on three for Dartmouth. 12:04 to go. Dartmouth wins the draw. Spearlet. D'Souza. Good intercept. BR gets the clear. 55 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. D'Souza. Cross ice over for Brisk. Brisk 1v1 against Camara. Camara won't let him set anything up. Brisk. D'Souza. Saved by Cardell. Pop-up goes into the protective netting and out of play.
That was a good play by Kamara over there, keeping him wide so he can't take that shot, and he pushed him right behind the net. That was a perfect play for a perfect team.
Dartmouth wins the draw. Spearlet gets it through traffic. It's a 5-on-3 power play goal for Dartmouth, and it's 5-3 BR.
That was a good goal by number 7 over there. He got it right over the pad, right at the sweet spot where most goalies can't reach. Good goal. Good goal by a good player.
So, Dartmouth with 1:18 to go in their 5-on-4 power play. BR wins the draw. Bilodeau off the sideboards. It goes for D'Souza. Off the stick of Dante Tudor. Over for Spearlet. Cross ice pass.
Cole's pointing out at his pad. It looks like his lace came undone.
And it's a goalie equipment malfunction for Cardell. So we'll get that squared away. Dartmouth's bench not too pleased with that call. Dartmouth will get an offensive zone draw with 60 seconds to go in the Halpern minor. So looks like Dartmouth is starting to rely on the refs just a little bit here in the third. They got the penalty shot late in the second. They got the phantom trip with 2 minutes to go in the second, and then a gift 5-on-3 that they did connect on. So it does bring the score to within 2.
It looks like they're getting a timeout.
And BR will draw the timeout to make sure Cole Cardell is situated with the equipment. So we'll take the timeout with BR, and we will be back momentarily. 11:04 to go in the third. 5-3 Trojans.
It's always so difficult as a goalie, like getting our pads redone so quick. See, the other goalies doing the same thing.
turnaround to win it. Got it!
Welcome back to the madness.
All right. Well, that situation is resolved. 11:04 to go in the third. BR clinging to a 2-goal lead. BR can't get the clear. Somehow that stayed on size. Scaltrito battling 2 Indians. Over for Bumperlin. Dartmouth got away with a high stick. D'Souza hit the crossbar and it ricochets to the blue line. Dartmouth gets another one off the pipe and in. It's another power play goal, and BR, who had a 4-0 lead, a 5-2 lead, it's now 5-4 BR. Oh boy, buckle up. We got a mighty fine finish coming your way.
That was a beautiful goal, but I was just saying how if more penalties you get, higher chance you get of being scored on. And really, I think it's a great idea for us to stay out of the box.
So BR played much better 5-on-5. Dre. Everyone's on side. Tyag trying to shake and bake. Good keep-in by BR. Tyag going in after it. Tyag for Hennessy. Saved by Delgado. It goes to the corner. BR in possession. Down low. Saved by Delgado. Halpin was flying to net. Oh, they made a goal. What number? So Dartmouth made a goaltending change. It's number 1, Mr. Jack. The handwriting is a little scribblish. Can't read the last name. Colin Tripp trying to turn the corner in possession. Off back glass. Hennessy shot. Double deflection. Rebounds loose. BR trying to keep it in. Here comes Dartmouth with Simmons. That was offsides, but everyone plays on. Tyag gets it to center. Hennessy over for Dre. Cross ice pass, billiard shot in on number 1, and he'll take the draw.
Their handwriting almost looks like my handwriting.
It's tough to read the last name of number 1. Beats me. Delayed offsides. Everyone needs to tag up. Everyone tags up. Dartmouth in possession. Good keep in. BR keeps it in. In possession is DaCosta. Breakaway. Saved by Cardell. And it stops the clock at 8:29.
That was a good save by Cardell there. A good little shot. It popped up right off his stick, and he caught it right in his glove.
Here comes BR. Potential 3-on-2. Scaltrito. Ward saved by number 1. Good keep in from BR. The goalie leaves it behind. Here comes DaCosta. Over for number 22. Aducci Off the boards, off of Ward's stick. Off around the roulette wheel, Bilodeau. Bilodeau over center ice. Dartmouth gets it to center. Off a funny bounce. Dartmouth is at center. Here they come. Freitas. Just wide. Ward. Tripp. Over for Hennessy. Just past the left pad of number 1. That should be icing on Dartmouth. It is.
My hands are getting very cold.
You should have wore gloves.
I can't.
You have one hand, you can wear a glove.
That's fair.
BR to the left of number 1. They win the draw. Backhand. Save. Rebounds loose and another save for Mr. Jack. This is going to be a very long 7 minutes for either side. BR wins the draw. Dartmouth in possession. James Gaylor gets his pocket picked. Out in front, no one home. Camara, he's on hat trick watch. Gets by 2. Here comes Dante Tudor. Battle along the end boards. Gaylor looking for Camara. Here comes Dartmouth. Over for D'Amato. Will Dre leaves it for Tudor. Trying to sidestep was Camara. Here comes Dartmouth. Good check there from Ryan Tyag. Dre. Tyag. Saved by number 1. Colin Tripp for Tudor. Tudor gets pinned along the end boards. Colin Tripp trying to feed it into the slot for Tyag. Here comes Dartmouth. D'Souza. D'Souza. Saved by Cardell. Flashes the leather. And it stops the clock at 5:47. Ronan O'Malley's turning off the scoreboard. What are you doing, kid? What's number 1's last name? Oh, okay. Thank you.
That was a great save by Cole there. A good catcher save.
Howarth? All right, thank you. So Jack Howlett is in net for Dartmouth. Ronan decided to put the scoreboard back on. Thank you so much.
Oh, and it's back off.
And it's down again. Earth to Ronan, Will, and Sean. If you want to, I don't know, keep the scoreboard on, that'd be great. I guess the technology gremlins are eating at the wires, but, you know, what do I know?
Seems like mostly when this happens, the fuse goes inside the breaker box, but it's also because they probably have too many things plugged in there.
Or there's too many people in the timekeeper's table.
Way
I
too many.
digress.
Way too many.
Dartmouth wins the draw. D'Souza's shot cranks wide. Rebound is loose. Dartmouth has it. D'Souza. 5.5 to go. D'Souza. Broken stick for Bumperlin. No icing. Tyag. Leaves it behind. Nate Aducci. Throws it to the corner. Colin Tripp can't get enough on that backhand. And it finds its way over to Brisk. D'Souza. Good poke check by Paulie Scaltrito. Brisk. Hit the outside of the net. 5 minutes to go. Around the roulette wheel it goes. Camara. Here come the Trojans. Bilodeau. Dumps it in. Fire wagon change for the Trojans. Good block by Gaylor. Tripp trying to keep it in. Off the back glass. Here comes that shot blocked. Dartmouth trying to clear. Tudor gets it to center. Dartmouth is at center. And it finds its way. Gaylor to Dre. No one home. Good hit by Gaylor. Saved by Cardell. Saved by Cardell. Kicks it to the corner. 4 minutes to go. BR trying to get it out. And that's a hand pass on Dartmouth. And they'll bring it outside into the neutral zone. 3:54 to go in regulation time. BR is surviving with a 1-goal lead.
Cole had some great saves down there. A couple really good pad saves and a good redeflection.
BR wins the draw into the protective netting, and they'll redo the draw. How's your blood pressure?
Through the roof right now.
Yeah, my heart rate might as well be 200/77.
I can agree with that.
Good Lord almighty. Dartmouth wins the draw. They get to center. Dante gets interfered with. Dartmouth is going to be shorthanded.
Looks like number 11 isn't very happy with that call right there.
And it's Lucas D'Souza going for a trip. So BR with 3:41 to go in regulation time, looking for an insurance goal. Oh, I'm going to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
BR keeps it in. Tyag throws it down low. Camara still on hat trick watch. And one of the Dartmouth players falls on the puck. That will result in an offensive zone draw for BR. Oh boy.
This game is getting intense every second that goes by.
I need a defibrillator or an oxygen tank. You pick. Dartmouth will be shorthanded. Here come the Indians. Over center ice. Saved by Cardell. And he'll hold.
What a glove save by Cole right there. Just perfectly scooped it up fresh out of the air. And now gets us a good face-off. I'd say the right to him.
BR wins the draw. Will Dre fakes out 21, accelerates, pivots. Over for Tyag. Tyag turned and burns through two. Tyag drops, shot, whistled it wide. Here comes Dartmouth. Good block by Dre into the protective netting. So they're going to get both Spearlet and Camara, so BR will still have a power play. Spearlet still, yapping.
Looks like he got a call for slashing. And for Kamara, they just put a T. So
I think Dartmouth got the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, and Camara, I think, got a slash. Either way, it's still a power play for BR. BR wins the draw. Scaltrito, Nataducci. Long pass, no one home. No icing. Dartmouth could have played the puck. Tyag at center. Over for Colin Tripp. Off the stick of number 22. Good job by Tyag. trip. And Ryan Tyag gets called for slashing.
We really got to stay out of the penalty box, even for both sides. The penalties kill every team.
Oh boy. The refs are laying down the law. They're not taking funny business. Dartmouth wins the draw. Shot from the point, blocked. Gaylor trying to get a clear. Scaltrito battling. Good forechecking pressure. 2 minutes to go. We'll keep an eye on Howlett. Battle along the end boards. Good job by Tudor. BR can't clear. Dartmouth keeps it in. Saved by Cardell. And BR will get a defensive zone draw. 1:52 to go in regulation time.
That was a good save by Cole right there. It looked like over in the corner, Dante and I think number 17 were tangled up with each other after a hit, but looks like they got everything sorted out.
Face off to the left of Cardell. 1:52 to go in regulation time. BR clinging to a 1-goal lead. BR wins the draw. Chip and chase time. Gaylor. Brisk. Battle along the half boards. Here comes Dartmouth. Whistled it wide. Gaylor gets his pocket pick. D'Souza. What a save by Cardell! Cole Cardell does the man in the coffin. It stops the clock at 1:26. It's still 5-4. Good guys.
That was a great save by Cole. He just got over there, slid right across, and scooped that puck up immediately.
Dartmouth will call a timeout. Oh, boy almighty. All right, we'll take the timeout with Dartmouth. We'll be back momentarily. Don't go anywhere.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Got it. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
All right. 1:26 to go in regulation time. Bridgewater 5, Dartmouth 4. Dartmouth on the power play. Howlett still in the net. Dartmouth wins the draw. Dartmouth gonna try to set something up. D'Souza. Blocked off the top of the net. It stays in. Around the roulette wheel. Howlett still in the goal. We're coming up on a minute. D'Souza, blocked by Aducci. Dartmouth still in possession. Howlett looking to make the break. Howlett to the bench, extra attacker. Whistled it wide. Dartmouth still onside. D'Souza, saved by Cardell. 37 seconds to go in regulation time. It's heart attack time at the Bridgewater Ice Arena. Buckle up, Buttercup. You're in for a photo finish.
This is a very close game. One wrong move could cause a win or a loss. Let's hope today it's a win for BR.
Dartmouth wins the draw. Whistled it wide was D'Souza. 30 seconds to go. Dartmouth still in the BR end. D'Souza saved by Cardell. Spearlet took an extra crack at Cardell. That didn't sit right with the Trojans. 23 and a half seconds to go. I'm going to have a heart attack, and we'll see you never again. That's how I feel.
Cole's giving me a heart attack. He's making these insane saves.
Dartmouth has the net empty. Stalemate on the dot. Dartmouth has it. Through the blue. Gaylor. Can't clear. Scaltrito going for broke. Icing with, what does that say? 8.7 or 0.7? Oh, I'm so blind. I need cataract surgery.
I think that's an 8. I don't even know.
8.7 on the clock.
Let's hope we can score a goal with this empty net today.
Tudor gets tossed. Dartmouth has it. That shot's blocked. Rebounds loose. Saved by Cardell. That's your ball game.
We have never beaten this team in the past 3 years of me being here. This is the first in 3 years that we've ever beaten this team.
Call your ma, call your pa, send them back to Arkansas. This ball game is over. BR holds on and wins 5-4 against Dartmouth. It sends the Trojans to 5-3-1. I don't know if that's the right record, but we're going to go with it.
Yep, I'd stick with that one.
What a win for the Trojans. Hard fought, adversity. They bent but didn't break. Next game is, I believe it's Saturday.
I think.
At home. I don't know who we face, but it's a home game. So, alongside Alex Ergris, I'm Brendan O'Brien. We say goodnight from the Bridgewater Ice Arena. That's a Trojans win. Good night, everyone, and drive home safely.